What's up, Cowboys Nation, and welcome back to another video here at the TGRDC show. Be sure to hit the like button and hit subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content. The game is about to wrap up. Final 3 minutes. They got Jake Fromm as quarterback for the New York Giants, and they're just going to try to put up whatever points they can. The Dallas Cowboys look to be on their way to winning their third straight game off of this 3-game road stand that they've been on, and they'll be going back to AT&T Stadium to face the Washington football team. The Cowboys are going to advance to 10-4, and the Giants are going to drop down to 4-10, which means the Cowboys would have officially swept the Giants this year, which feels really good. The Cowboys are now on a 3-game winning streak, and they are 6-2 on the road with one more road game, which would be the last week of this season against the Philadelphia Eagles. And so let's talk about the win, guys. Always great to get a win. I am so glad the Cowboys went out here and just took advantage. I was really impressed with the fact that usually in the Cowboys games this year, there's usually a moment where they have to turn it on to get out of the game and win the game. The entire game, the Cowboys just had control. The entire game, they were just up ahead. The Giants really tried their best despite their injuries and their lack of talent. They tried to get back in the game, but the Cowboys and their defense and sometimes the offense just ran away with the game. There was never any moment where I was worried on the edge of my seat wondering whether or not we're going to get this game or not. The Cowboys did exactly what they were supposed to do. And like I say all the time, good teams do that. They take care of the teams that they're supposed to, and great teams do this consistently. So they did exactly what they were supposed to, and they've done it 3 straight weeks in a row. Let's talk about the defense. Like I said, I thought the defense was going to repeat the performance that they did the past 2 weeks against Taysom Hill and Taylor Heineke on the road. Again, they did the same exact thing to Mike Glennon. They took the ball away 3 times off of interceptions, and then one with the fumble with DeMarcus Lawrence. The defense had another field day. Michael Parsons kind of had a quiet day, but you probably look at the stats. You're probably going to look at his pro football record. He probably had a solid day, but that's not to say he's bad or anything. Everyone's just gelling right now, and that's exactly what we want this defense to be doing, is having a lot of confidence towards the end of the year, gelling together when it gets time for postseason. So, like I said, they were going to repeat the same effort that they did the past 2 weeks. They really got this team off to the start. I really thought it was interesting how we won the toss and received, when right now our greatest strength is our defense, and I think that's just our greatest strength overall. And so I thought that was a little bit interesting, kind of scratched my head about that. I guess they're trying to really emphasize the offense and try to just get them rolling, give them some confidence, and that's what they tried to do. And so kudos to the defense. They did their job today, but let's talk about this offense, because this has been the headline for the past few weeks. Dak Prescott, Kellen Moore, they've been under the spotlight here. Cowboys want to see them go back to those days back between weeks 1 and 6. Offense looked okay. The one thing that I did not want to see were a lot of penalties and some turnovers, fumbles, especially interceptions. We didn't necessarily see that. And so for that, I think they looked slightly better. They looked okay. That's the way I would describe it. They looked okay, slightly better, better than what we saw the past 2 weeks. Dak was smart with the ball. He was efficient, I would say. He didn't throw any interceptions. He didn't force any throws. Well, there was a few he forced, but a lot of dink and dak to the flat. And I'll say this at the very least, the running game had a pulse. At the beginning of the game, we were able to run the ball, establish that. And call me crazy, but Connor Williams kind of looks to be that missing piece right there, because he got the start today over Connor McGovern, and it kind of just seemed that he was the piece that we needed. Surprise! Like I said, I'm just a fan. I'm not a coach, so I can't really explain the reason for that, but it definitely seemed like the running game had a pulse to start the game. But I feel like the Cowboys are in a little bit of a dilemma here, because they recognize that they have Dak Prescott, and he's supposed to be the main focus point of this offense, or at least they're trying to make him. But on the other hand, all of the fans know, except the coaches, that the running game is what really makes this team gel well together and really gives us our most effective team and best chance to win the game. I feel like all of us fans know that, and so we're sitting, watching the game saying, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, especially when it's going so well at the beginning of the game. And then after the half, they kind of just went back into this mode where they tried passing the ball. Again, maybe they're just trying to get that confidence and that momentum going for Dak. But if the running game's working, you got to stick with it, because Dak benefits from that running game. he is a better quarterback and he is a better game manager and playmaker when the running game is working for him. And so, like I said, running game had a pulse, which is great. Zeke is looking a little bit better. He had some explosive runs right there, nice cuts. And again, we put Pollard in there when he needed to. So kudos to Kellen Moore. I know I'm pretty hard on him sometimes, like he cares, but I thought he did a great job planning out the beginning of the game with the run game. And so, not surprised about what happened today. I predicted it here in my pregame prediction video. I said we're going to go out there. Defense was going to repeat their performances. Offense, we had hoped to see them kind of get a spark going. I didn't necessarily think that they were going to drop a 40 burger like a lot of us wanted to. It's cold, like I said. In colder temperatures on the road, the Dallas Cowboys seem to battle their way through these games, focus more on the running game when that ball might feel a little bit heavier in the passing game. And so, right now looks like they're about to win. Maybe the Giants might get get a garbage touchdown right here. But point is, the Dallas Cowboys win today. They beat the teams that they're supposed to, which means they're a good team. We still have yet to see them beat a competitive playoff team, and that I think would make them a great team and a real contender. But the Cowboys place themselves with this win today in a position to clinch the NFC East, and we're going to have to wait till Tuesday. But at the very least, at the end of the day, we should know if they have clinched the playoff berth, which would put them in the 6th or the 7th seed, and they do have room to grow from there. So next week, depending on Tuesday's game, they can clinch the division, and then from then on, depending on the Cardinals and the Lions game today, the Cowboys can actually move up to 3rd here in the playoff picture, which is pretty exciting. But other than that, guys, Merry Christmas to all of you. I will see you guys next pregame prediction video. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and all social media. Other than that, hit subscribe and hit the like button for more Dallas Cowboys content, and I will see you guys soon. Go Cowboys!